Thursday night, I was so lucky enough to have some of you explain your wonderful posters to me in layman's terms. I appreciate that. And we were so happy today to get to share some of our stories with you as well. So let me get, oh, how do I go to the next one? This? Okay. I'm going to start. So for our agenda today, we are going to start with our parent-patient panel, and it's just going to be some Q&As for some of the parents with their kiddos who are here as well. It'll be an open discussion, so if anybody has questions for them as well, you are more than welcome to ask. And then later, for our families, we will have our research updates from the scientists, and yeah, that'll be all day. Here's Nora.
Thank you, Kari. So before we kick off the panel, we just wanted to quickly reintroduce something on AGO Alliance, mainly for the online audience and the families who did not listen yesterday, and then we'll kick off with the parent panel. So yeah, we're really glad to be here for the third conference, the first one 2022 in Regensburg, Copenhagen last year. And for us, it's really us as parents driving the understanding, creating community, and bringing us forward towards treatment and having hope for a better future for our children. And we are now a community that has really grown a lot, so 180 plus patients with mutations spread across the world. Now quite a significant number of us in North America, but also growing communities in Germany, France, Spain. And for the families joining us, we have a special form sheet that you can register and sign up, where we're sharing also locations. For those of you who want to see if someone is located very close to you, please also sign up if you haven't done so yet. And we'll show again the video that was produced for this conference, and that was shown yesterday as well to all researchers. We've heard a lot of touching feedback, and also want to thank again all families who contributed. So I will try, I think, running from here, and if it doesn't work, we'll switch, right? Or you will run? Okay. Yeah, I think the audio is probably too... Can people hear online? But
selbstständiger wird, insbesondere, dass hier ein bisschen ausdrücken kann, was möchte und was nicht möchte.
I really hope to, at some point, get to a place where Cassidy can, I can just know that she feels good in her own skin.
Naszą największą nadzieją jest postęp w badaniach, który pozwoli lepiej zrozumieć tę chorobę i doprowadzić do skutecznych metod leczenia.
My hopes for Jacques is that he lives a life that is happy, full, and that he's understood.
Dziękujemy z naszej strony za nieustające wsparcie.
Your work means the world to my family and to all of our families.
Gros merci pour tout, puis au plaisir de vous rencontrer.
Thank you for bringing hope to our children's future. Your research gives them a chance at a more independent and easier lives. We are deeply grateful for your commitment, your presence at conferences, and your dedication of time and resources to Argonaute Syndromes.
Thank you. Yes, always touched myself every time I see the video. Thank you, Aldona, really again for doing this. And also we'll share also via email. We realized also some of the scientists who are still on site, if you scan the QR codes that are next to the posters, there's a special section on our website where you can access digital versions of the posters and also more videos on the different families. We'll share via Peter also via email, but please feel free to take a look and learn more about our families. And we'll also share with the online attendees, so for those who haven't seen yet, all of the wonderful posters that show the variability in our children and how they are doing. Yes, we'll do that. Okay, so for us as an organization, our goal is really to be there for patients in terms of creating a support network and help people exchange and learn from each other. One of our main initiatives is these conferences, which happen usually on a biannual basis. This year was special. We met 1 year later, and for those of us who are new in the room or joining us online, the next conference will take place in August 2027 in Toronto, Canada. Thank you, Julie, for hosting us next time. Something else we are doing is to collaborate with researchers, foster collaborations, help to network, connect people. We are also happy to support any applications or other letters, and so we can together work towards progress and bring in the patient voice. We also collaborate with especially Professor Piton and Professor Lessel on collecting patient data to better understand the disease, and we'll hear more in the session after the coffee break on the results from there. And just seeing also on the model organisms, a lot of good news also at this conference. We've seen this morning Clément Carré present on also fly models, so a lot of progress that is being made on different ways to study these mutations. And each year or each time we come to this conference, it's really, really fantastic to see how much the field is progressing and how the different variants are being studied and how there is really quick progress. And we look forward already to seeing what will be presented in 2027. And just some quick things, what happened over the last year. So it's been 1 year now since the last conference. Aldona, who founded the Sister Association in Poland and who's been very active over the past year and reduced her work actually to take really pro bono time to move forward on the science side. So thank you again, Aldona, for everything you have done. Victor, who we met also last year in Copenhagen, who won the Nobel Prize and who's used that opportunity as well to raise awareness for our syndrome, which we're very grateful for. We're happy that also to actually be here in Prague in spring, we organized a GoFundMe, so thanks again to everyone who participated and recruited and spread the message, which enabled us to be here both on site and virtually. And then yes, last year in Copenhagen, we saw the first results from the natural history study and looking forward to see an update later today. And it's looking also promising to go towards a manuscript, which will then hopefully also maybe next year enable us to work with a UK charity to work on creating family guidebooks, and that would be really a fabulous resource as well for doctors at diagnosis to give to newly diagnosed families and better understand the common symptoms, what could be ways to support these families, what was the most important thing to do next. And yes, so our website has been up and running for a while now. We see continued growth from many countries in the world, and we've translated the key sections into multiple languages. And yeah, Valerie told me she found us earlier this year, so I don't know if you were Googling in French. So we've added actually French last year, so really glad to see as well that this is helping us become visible and be found by more families. But obviously we still have a lot of countries where we are completely underrepresented, and there must be many more patients out there who have also been diagnosed but have not found us yet. If you have not been made aware of this yet as well, we have a small guide on our website, which was established together with the University of Pennsylvania, with a student in genetics, that will help you if you struggle to read your genetics report, and will explain what this table means and what different mutations mean. So we encourage you to take a look at that if you want to understand more. And then I'm handing over to Aldona for a few quick things on the roadmap, and then we'll kick off the panel.
Thank you. Right. Okay, so for those online and who haven't heard the talk yesterday, we are also ambassadors for driving the translational research on Argonaute syndromes. So there are 6 key elements that really, 6 strategies really that are taken. The most important is understanding the mechanism of the disease, and this is what this conference is about. Researchers showing their data and what was made so far. So thank you for everyone who contributed to that, both work on AGO1 and AGO2 syndromes. Then we do need the cohort data, the study of the population. It is done as part of natural history study, and this is really required to move forward with any treatments that might be available later along the line, as well as to identify, get some clues what else needs to be studied and the work needs to be expanded on. In terms of developing the drug for the syndrome, these are four strategies that need to be taken. I'm working more on AGO1 syndrome, trying to coordinate work of the researchers for the strategy of designing small molecules or trying to test the drugs that are currently on the market, if any of them can improve the quality of life of patients. And the other 2 strategies that can be used is the design of synthetic genes that can be given to patients as their therapy. Or one other avenue is the gene therapy. For AGO1, we are following the first 3 strategies that were discussed. So keep your fingers crossed that we're going to be getting good results for that. What we would like to ask for your help is to take part in the natural history study if you haven't taken part so far. The data will be collected by the end of October. Here's the QR code. It's led by Professor Lessel, and we have the short video by Olena, who's carrying out the work.
I'm Elena. I'm Dr. Human Geneticist. Our team has conducted the natural history study of Argonaute syndrome, main goal of which is a deep and detailed understanding of this syndrome. This is very important and useful for our patients. Please join us for our research.
Right, thank you. And there's also the other study led by Professor Piton on epilepsy deep dive, and we would really like you to share the data so it can be analyzed, and there could be some regularities found that could help with bringing the good treatment drug combos. Whoops. Sorry. Okay. And then there are two more initiatives that we would like to launch during this meeting. We would like to create the biobank of fibroblasts at Coriell Institute that we will be driving, and we will be contacting you. It's quite simple way of collecting skin cells from the child and potentially family, just depending on what's the geneticist at your hospital will request. And then there's this great database called Genida, where the information about patients can be accumulated, and it will support the analysis of the population data. So if possible, please try to fill it in. And with that, thank you to our sponsors and the entire audience and the organizers of the conference in Prague. All right, thank you.